Manu is all yours.
Thank you very much, Alex. Glad to be here. Thank you very much, everybody. Hope everybody is enjoying the sessions today. I have had an interesting challenge in my current role, and I had to build a team to leverage AI and build POCs around there. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the challenges I was facing. So to give you a little bit of context around who I am and what I was doing. So I'm one of the 20 ministries within the province of Ontario. And the team was built in May 2018, so it's only about 5 or 6 months old. And we had to leverage AI and machine learning. What we decided to do was focus on unstructured data, so text, reports, and all those things that come with it. And we built a very small team, about 4 people. So I hired within 2 weeks to start the work in June. So the first proof of concept was built within a month. And then we have, over the months, have refined it to 7 different proof of concepts. And what made it challenging and what made it fun is what I'm going to talk about, and also give you a short demo with the tools that Alex has helped me, or as that he has shown us. So these are the challenges we were facing, which you can relate to some as well. There's a lot of time being spent on searching information. There's a lot of tasks that people are getting strained with, our employees, and there are many folders with a lot of information. So we wanted to leverage AI. And these tools were going to help minimize the time that was being spent. Yes, you could build these tools with current technologies that are out there. You can program everything. But we wanted to leverage cloud. And that's where Amazon came into the picture and all their sales team. So one of the guys we reached out to, before I even started building the team, was named David Eskenazi. He's the guy, I don't know if he's in the crowd, though, but right there at the back. Very good guy, and you should reach out to him if you have any projects that you're trying to build, very customer-focused, customer-centric. And he was trying to explain to me all the tools that are available in Amazon, all the capabilities that have been done with other customers, and how I could do something very quickly. I didn't buy that idea in the beginning. But over time, as we started getting familiar with the tools, as Alex has now pointed out, there's a lot of them. If you know basic programming, you can build them very quickly. And that was the beauty of these tools that we were using. And what we did was we built everything in Python, so some stuff that Alex was pointing out, and then we were linking different pieces in Amazon. And what I always give an analogy to other people is like Lego. You have different pieces, and you can connect either to make a dinosaur, you can make a car, you can make a big building. And what we did, use all these different pieces, and here I mentioned translate and comprehend. We also built Lex about the other POCs to build a chatbot. And these tools helped you to build a tool for text analyzing, text analysis. And the other ones we had built was the chatbots. And I'm going to do a short demo and the next steps. OK. I think it's this one.
It's here.
So again, we are taking any information that's out there. So what I generally do is pick an article that is out there. So let's say we want to search something on cannabis, I can't spell, cannabis legalization. So if we go into Google, we want to analyze a document. In the news, it will be very trivial because it gives you information which is very short list of, it's a short document. But this tool works with 600 pages of documents as well. Say we want to analyze this report. You select, clearly not a Mac user.
I got the Windows user as well.
OK.
If you just
So just want to select the article. Or you can just do Control A, I think.
Command C.
Commands. Oh, no, the whole article, though.
The whole article goes down.
Can I do Control A? Command A? Oh, yeah. So Command A, Command C. We go into the tool. We go there, into the text box, Command V, paste it there. And we want to analyze the report itself. So we built a few set of tools in terms of analyzing the data. The first one is called basic analysis. It will take the information, provide you information about high-level statistics on that, so the metadata about the report. And then it builds a simple word cloud that you can do. Nothing too fancy here. It gives you a high-level stats. Yes, if your executives want to know high level about the data, it gives you information. But what you want to know is to get the topic modeling, which is what the names and entities finder we were talking about. So you want to talk about people, places, organization, and what doesn't fall into these buckets, you want to call it other. This is still the starting point where we want to go towards the machine learning components. But if you start looking at the people that it has been identifying in these topics, some places that are being mentioned. See, we were talking about cannabis legalization in Canada, and it is picking up other countries as well. So the organizations that are coming up and the other topics. What we wanted to do next was to get topic finder, and this is where we wanted to start using artificial intelligence. So we wanted to get information about Ontario. We picked up articles on Africa, innovation, energy, legalization. And we click on submit here. This is creating the topic. It's picking up each sentence where this topic is related to. I mean, in this case, it didn't pick up stuff on innovation, energy, or legalization, but there were 2 articles related to that. Now, if you're thinking about a document that is 600 pages long, it gets really helpful. And some other pieces that we ended up building was sentiment analysis. And this takes into the tone of the article. So it's taking word by word the sentences and trying to use Amazon Comprehend here to give you the information on how the words are, or how the article is built. So it has 3 sentences that have a negative tone to it. One has a little bit of positive tone to it, and then the rest being neutral. In some of the articles that we had tested, they had a negative tone to it, especially at the time when the legalization was going on. This is what the tone was going on. Using the other tools, Amazon Translate, we built the translate in English. But again, this article is in English, so it doesn't matter, but it still works to complete the paradigm. And then the other 2 pieces that we are testing are the compare text and key idea. So if you want to compare 2 articles, what is, say, Globe and Mail talking versus the Toronto Star, and what are the key ideas in those 2 documents so that you can create a Venn diagram, that's something we can do as well. Again, very trivial in this news article, but if you're talking about 600-page documents or 2 contracts that your legal teams are using, then it gives you a very good picture and good insights about these reports. In terms of the next steps, we are trying to build the machine learning components, as Alex was pointing out. We are trying to create into an auto pull from Active Directory, so it's folders that we have internally. So we search for something on cannabis legalization about the articles from the news, but you want to pull data from your internal servers, so that has a confidential and private information. So you want to compare whether you have captured these news reports and whether you have already built your briefing notes around there. This is something we are trying to do. And then lastly, with the Lex, we are trying to connect with the chatbot. So that's my big paradigm, and then again, it helps. Thanks to the Amazon team, David, Fabrizio, and Alex, and James. They have been helping us a lot, giving us technical guidance, so it has been helping us achieve all these within the last 4 months. Good, thank you. Good, thanks.
To finish our presentation, the architecture again, you see you have several options. You can use APIs, as Manu mentioned here, as a possibility to improve your service and then get most of this kind of service. You can use platform as a service if you have skills about how to write machine learning models, or if you have something specific, you can go very low level to write your code. For that said, thank you so much for staying with us all day long. It was really a pleasure talking to you guys. Please, we are always looking forward for your feedback. Is this session here, 3:30, building the organization of the future. If you provide us your feedback, we would really appreciate it. My Twitter is here, our hashtags. If you want to publish on Twitter, feel free to do so. Thanks so much.